Welcome to the Daily Umbrella podcast for Friday, June 19th. We bring you a quick roundup of the stories, conversations, and community news making headlines across central Iowa. Let's get started. It's Friday, which means it's time to open the mailbag. Readers continued to weigh in on Shane Goodman's recent column about quicksand. One reader admitted the quicksand scene in Lawrence of Arabia left lasting childhood trauma, while another joked that Shane's research may have shattered the myth that Tarzan could spend his days swinging safely through the jungle. One reader combined several childhood fears into one memorable observation, saying television made it seem like people would constantly encounter quicksand, need to stop, drop, and roll, and be pressured by drug dealers. Several local stories are worth watching today. Unity Point Health reports a sharp increase in emergency room visits involving electric bikes and scooters. Since 2020, injuries have risen dramatically, with more than 400 patients treated over the past several years. Health officials are reminding riders to wear helmets and practice safe riding habits. Meanwhile, Johnston leaders continue discussing a growing coyote problem. The City Council is considering a partnership with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources that would allow trained personnel to trap and euthanize coyotes that pose safety concerns inside city limits. Also in Johnston, the long-delayed Ignat Sports Complex remains tied up in court. Developers are now seeking $142 million from the city, turning what was once promoted as a major economic development project into an expensive legal battle. Elsewhere around Iowa, the National Weather Service confirmed an EF2 tornado touched down this week in Alamaki County, with winds reaching 115 miles per hour, causing extensive tree damage and destroying several farm buildings. The weekend forecast looks fairly comfortable. Friday brings a high around 81 degrees, with only a slight chance of scattered showers. Saturday stays mostly cloudy, with highs in the low 80s. By Sunday, scattered thunderstorms become more likely, with temperatures cooling into the low 70s. If seasonal allergies have been bothering you, conditions are expected to improve over the weekend as pollen levels continue to fall. Drivers will also appreciate lower fuel prices. The average price for regular gasoline in Iowa dropped another 12 cents this week, while the lowest reported Metro price is $3.24 per gallon at Megasaver in Ankeny. Food columnist Jim Duncan highlights an interesting trend involving popular GLP-1 weight loss medications. Bridal shops are seeing more brides delay buying dresses because rapid weight loss has made sizing unpredictable. Some bridal retailers now require customers to sign waivers, acknowledging the dress may not fit by the wedding date, while alteration departments are busier than ever. Looking for somewhere to eat this weekend? Among the featured specials, Friday ramen at Wilson Orchard, smoked prime rib Saturday at Machine Shed, prime rib dinners at Destination Grill, half-price oysters Friday at Whole Foods, and plenty of Father's Day weekend brunches and barbecue specials across the metro. If live music is more your style, you'll find performances throughout the weekend at Kelly's Little Nipper, Simon's, Exile Brewing, and several other local venues. This month's Altoona Living magazine introduces readers to music educator Jamie Logan. Raised on a farm near Stewart, Logan credits an inspiring piano teacher with shaping her own approach to education. Today, she teaches music in Southeast Polk schools, helping students build creativity, confidence, and connection through song. On this day in 1865, Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, announcing that slavery had ended. The date is now celebrated as Juneteenth, commemorating the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. Also on June 19th, the First Republican National Convention concluded in 1856, and construction began on Norway's Global Seed Vault in 2006, a facility designed to preserve the world's crop diversity for future generations. We'll leave you with today's riddle. What is the fastest fish in the water? Think you know the answer? Send your guess to Tammy at iowalivingmagazines.com. And remember, if you would like to receive the Daily Umbrella in your email inbox for free each weekday morning, sign up at www.thedailyumbrella.com. Thanks for listening to the Daily Umbrella podcast. Have a safe weekend, enjoy the cooler weather, and we'll see you next time.